I recently participated in the Brackeys Game Jam 2022, and here is the making of Biometrics. Day 1 started off fairly simple with us just brainstorming ideas for the jam. On day 2, we settled with the idea of making a sideways dungeon crawler game. To be fair, that probably wasn't the best call. We should have started on day 1. I did some coding, some Unity stuff, and some Googling, and finally, I implemented the basic movements of the player. It also took me quite a while to get the right numbers that feels nice. On day 3, I kept working on the movement and implemented dashing. I also worked on a save and load system, which turned out to be a waste of time because I didn't end up using that system. The last thing I did on that day was I experimented around skeletal animation, and it turned out to be a waste of time as well since I didn't end up using this either. Day 4 was a rather productive day. Our artist just finished a new bright sheet for the player and the animation for the player, so I implemented them into the game. Also worked on enemy AI and pathfinding with A-Star Pathfinding project. On day 5, I implemented a sword for the player, and now the player is able to attack. I also continued my work on the enemy AIs from yesterday and implemented a couple new enemy types. Later that day, I got into a call with the Lushtub, and he handcrafted this beautiful first level. Day 6. The jam is almost over. So I worked on some visuals. I first created a sprite for enemies. It's completely the same as the player sprite, except that it looks like a hologram. After that, I worked on a portal that would lead the player to the next level. I used the rest of the day to work on some visuals, Lushtub used the rest of the day to work on some levels, and I also worked on the enemy AI a little bit more. Last day was a rough day. At the start of the day, I decided to work on some lights. Then I worked on the main menu and the music manager to play audio. And at the very last minute, we decided to implement a narrator, aka a dialogue system into the game. So yeah, that's pretty much the making of Biometrics. There's a lot of other things that we've done that I didn't mention here, and if you want to check out the game, it's on itch.io, it's also on GitHub. You can also find the source code of this game on GitHub. It is completely free and for anyone to enjoy, I guess, if you enjoy rage games. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.